YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, we're gonna go ahead and check out another Fantasy Captain Evolution card for none other than Kai Havertz. Havertz is an 89 rated card. He has the controlled acceleration type, left footer with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. I think that is safe to say with the upgrades, man, he does have the potential to make an incredible player in game. Now, we do see a bit of versatility with the card. He can play both the striker and center mid positions. And for you guys that don't know, in order to obtain the card, you do have to chain his regular rare gold card with a few evolutions. Now, the Evo path that we went ahead and used was the Fantasy Captain and then Just Like Jamie. And then after those two evolutions, you can go ahead and also throw him into the shooting boost and then also the passing boost. So in total, it's going to cost you roughly 165,000 coins to obtain this Havertz card, and honestly does seem to be pretty decent value. Looking at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is extremely well-rounded from an attacking perspective. I mean, with the upgrades, not only does the physical side to his game look really OP, but the technical side is just going to be so interesting to test out. Now, by throwing him into the Just Like Jamie evolution, he does end up getting both the rapid and the power shot playstyle pluses. And if you do run him at the striker position with his 95 pace and 94 shooting, I feel like that's going to be a really OP combo. The main talking point is obviously going to be the 99 dribbling. He is 6'4", man, so that's going to be really interesting to test out. As you guys know, in some situations, a player can have 99 dribbling, but it doesn't really feel like that in game. So with Kai Havertz having the unique body type, that's going to be really interesting to test out. He does have the 4-star skill moves and then also the technical playstyle, which is really nice to see. If you do want to run him at the center mid position, the 82 passing is a decent stat for the card. The only real letdown is the fact that he doesn't have too many player role pluses as that center mid. But I feel like with the way that the card is set up, man, if you do want to run him at the striker position, the engine chem style could be a pretty decent option just to help out with that balance even more. Or if you just want to go ahead and use him at the striker position to get into really good areas and convert the chance, the Hawk is a little bit underrated as well. We're going to be very close to maxing out the pace shooting, and it's also going to give him a really nice upgrade to his physicality. And overall, man, from an attacking perspective, should be an absolute tank going forward. Now, in terms of playstyles, he does have 9 different playstyles, the power shot and rapid playstyle pluses. And then he does also have the chip shot, whip pass, technical first touch, relentless, trivela, and aerial. So as you guys can see, he does have a pretty solid setup. I love the fact that he does have the aerial 6'4". You can maybe switch it up a little bit in the attack. And then last but not least, when it comes to player roles, we don't see much variety with the card, which is definitely a letdown for him. He does only have 1 player role plus as that poacher, and then also 2 player role pluses. You can use him as an advanced forward and then also as a half winger if you do want to run him at the center mid position, but I feel like no one really does that. Now, as you guys probably already know, we did do 2 player reviews on the Fantasy Captain Evo. We did one on Rafael Leao and then also on Kenny Dalglish. So it's going to be very interesting to compare Havertz with the other 2 players and see whether or not it's worth picking this card up. If you guys do enjoy these FC25 player reviews and you want to see more of them on the channel, let me know by leaving a like, turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is a team we're going to be using in Division Rivals to test out the new Havertz card. We're going to be playing him at the striker position in the 4-3-3 formation, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Game number 1, ladies and gentlemen, using the new Kai Havertz Evolution card, and I must say, man, I think that he's a little bit of like an underrated option for the Evolution. Now, as you guys know, with the Evo, he does get 99 dribbling, so you guys already know, man, we have to test that out first. Now, with Kai Havertz, he does have the unique body type. He is also 6'4", so a very large build in game. But if we do a couple L2R2 taps, he does seem to be quite responsive. Kai Havertz keeping it very close, does also have the technical playstyle for that. I kid you not, boys. I mean, I know that sometimes 99 dribbling doesn't really feel real in game, but with his larger build, he feels pretty smooth on the ball. Now, the plan is to go ahead and run him at the striker position in the 4-3-3 formation. We just want him to get into really good areas and convert the chance. Havertz reverse it back to him, does have the power shot playstyle plus. I kid you not, man. I think that his power shot is going to be one of the most cracked power shots in FC25. And with his larger build and then him also having the rapid playstyle plus, I feel like that's just going to be a really OP combo. Olise. Now, we do have a little bit of space down this right-hand side. As you guys know, with Havertz, he does have the trivela playstyle, so he can also maybe create a few chances. That's a lovely through ball right there. Play through the middle. Oh, boys, I mean, the attacking positioning, that's incredible. That run forward is just perfect. If you guys can remember last year, man, his Winter Wildcard was one of the most popular SBCs, and I feel like with this evolution, it's a little bit slept on. Now, with the Rapid Playstyle Plus, man, I do want to test out the LB Pace Boost some more. Kai Havertz keeping it very close right there. We're going to have to go ahead and go for a pass first. Basili, Olise, Havertz again making that run forward. I'm going to go for another power shot, boys. I kid you not, man. We did give the card the Hawk chemistry style, and I feel like the Hawk is working really well at the moment. He does have a bit of a pace split, and then his physicality could be a little bit better for the striker position, and I feel like that goes a long way. Bit of a loose touch right there. Havertz, I might just try to go in between the 2 center backs. Lovely first touch, LB pace boost into an R3 touch. Boys, his pace feels real as well, man. That is just so good. I feel like this year, a lot of people do like to run like your smaller, more agile type of strikers. But, I mean, with Kai Havertz, I mean, you get the best of both worlds. The physical side is really good, and then the technical side is really good as well. Nice. A little bit of tiki-taka football. Kai Havertz. Okay, man. Gonna use that 99 dribbling some more. That's ridiculous, boys. I like the evolution, man. I really do. I try to go for a chip shot. It's the wrong thing to do. So Hernandez. Now, this guy does have a couple bodies back, so we'll just do a little bit of tiki-taka football. Kai Havertz back onto his left foot. I mean, it's a shame that he doesn't have the finesse shot, boys. I feel like cutting onto his left foot and going for a finesse shot would have been so nice. Omar Marmoush. A little bit of dribbling right here through the middle. Havertz, first touch. I don't even know how we have that under control, boys. I really don't. Kai Havertz, bit of a tight angle. It doesn't matter. I don't know how we got that under control, especially with that touch to like take it away from the center back, but we'll take it. I feel like with his unique body type and with the way that the card is set up, he's definitely one of those like Jamie OP type of players. Now, I feel like this guy's starting to play a bit of a higher line, so I might just try to get him in behind. Havertz, go for that R3 touch, and then a power shot on the volley. He's moved his goalkeeper, man, and I should have seen that. That kind of threw off my aim. That's my bad. Now, we do have time for one more attack, boys. I might try to overload the right-hand side. Through the middle, Havertz, first time over the top through ball. I feel like he's a really good player for that because the technical side to his game is pretty good. Kyle Walker, I'm actually going to try to play that across. Kai Havertz, lovely first touch, little skill shot. It's probably the wrong thing to do in that situation, but it's another tidy run. Nice, Elise, just drill it into him. I like the fact that he does have the first touch. I feel like that's really important for a striker. Little LB pace boost, boys. Look at the acceleration right there, near post. It's what he does, man. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and so far, so good. I think that is safe to say, man. If you do want a unique option for the evolution, I think that Havertz with the upgrades is insane. Elise, I maybe could have just threaded that through the middle, but we're going to try to maybe overload the right-hand side. Kyle Walker, drop it back. Nice. Tiki-taka football. This guy's patient, man. He's patient with the way that he defends. Cut it back. Havertz, fake shot onto his left foot. The attacking positioning and finishing, boys, with the hot chemistry style is just so good. Zizou with a little bit of space. I'm just going to go Xavi and then into Havertz. LB pace boost. He tracked it with his other center back, but the explosive pace has been really good so far. I think we read it. Oh, we didn't read it, boys. Now we read it. Elise through the middle. Havertz. I don't think anyone's going to catch up right here. Does have the chip shot playstyle, so we go for a chip shot. I mean, I feel like the chip shot playstyle isn't anything too crazy, but it is more useful this year than it was in FC24. And I feel like that variety is nice to have. As you guys know, he doesn't have the finesse shot playstyle. So to have another scoring playstyle along the power shot is pretty good. Marmoush, I don't know why Marmoush went out wide like that, but I guess it kind of worked out for us. Xavi Simons back onto his right foot. See if we try to create a chance right here. Those two CDMs, man, are just covering everything at the moment. Havertz, nice. Good close control, a little bit lucky. It's a lovely finish, man. The Trivela playstyle, a little bit underrated right there. Not only is he really OP in game, but he's also a lot of fun to use. Now, we do already have Xavi Simons making that run. There goes that first time over the top through ball. We could maybe just go for a cutback in the situation. Xavi Simons, nice, patient build up. One more. Play now into Havertz. Beautiful turn. Kai Havertz finish. The 99 dribbling, man. The finishing, incredible as well. Zizou, great tackle, man. Keeping the pressure up. I thought about reversing it right there, but we'll go for a cutback. Pisili, Havertz, 4-star weak foot. The goalkeeper quick off of his line. We will take another corner. Havertz again. I'm going to use that skill move. Boys, that skill move, I feel like a lot of people don't really expect this. So when you use it, it kind of like catches them by surprise. Now, we do have a free kick in the 47th minute. Havertz does have 99 power, but then only 63 free kick accuracy. I think we just play it short, man, and go for a power shot. Power shot play style, plus a very easy way to win a lot of corners. Xavi Simons, nice. Reverse it back to him. Havertz. I thought about chip shot, but he didn't pull out his goalkeeper. Such a good finish, man. The goalkeeper should be doing better. But again, man, Kai Havertz, I mean, with the hot chemistry style, just so clinical. Havertz, lovely first touch right there. Skill move. And again. Oh, Kai Havertz, stop it. Round of applause, man. Honestly, with the upgrade, just such a good striker. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Kai Havertz Evolution card in a few games of Division Rivals. And I will say, with the upgrades, an incredible striker in-game. If we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did give the card the hot chemistry style. And personally, I think that the hawk works really well. Now, as you guys know, with the Evolution, he does end up getting the rapid play style, plus 95 acceleration and 99 sprint speed. I mean, the LB pace boost was just so difficult to defend against. And when you go ahead and pair that with this larger build in-game, and then also the really nice nice strength and aggression. I feel like he's an absolute tank going forward. As you guys saw in some of those situations, even if your opponent does end up reading that you're going to do the LB pace boost, he does have the strength to hold off a few center backs, which is really nice to see. The 94 shooting for me personally was the standout stat for the card, 98 attacking positioning and 95 finishing with the power shot playstyle plus. I mean, just a very clinical player going forward. The only real letdown for the card in terms of scoring is the fact that he does have the 4-star weak foot. And with Kai Havertz, he is left-footed, and I feel like a lot of people just kind of like assume that you're going to force it onto his left foot. So in the final third, you might have to be just a little bit more creative to open up a little bit more space for him. Now, the 82 passing was actually a decent stat for the card. If you do want to run him at the center mid position, I would personally recommend the chem style to make it even better. Now, alongside the 94 shooting, the 99 dribbling was another standout stat for the card, and I will say, man, the 99 dribbling does feel really nice in game. Now, he does have 89 balance, but if you do throw him into the dribbling evolution, he is going to have 99 balance on top of that. And despite him having a very large build in game, 6'4" with a unique body type, he was actually very smooth on the ball, man. 4-star skill moves and the technical playstyle for him as well. And I think that it's safe to say with the upgrades, he can do everything really well in game from an attacking perspective. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card a 9.4 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him at the striker position in the 4-3-3 formation. Now, as you guys know, in order to complete the evolution, you do have to chain 4 different Evos. It is going to cost you roughly 165,000 coins to complete. And for that price, man, I think that he's a very underrated player for the Evo. Now, I will say, I do still think that he has to fit like a specific style of play. If you do prefer your smaller, more agile type of players, he might not feel as great for you. But again, man, I think that with the upgrades, an incredible striker in game. The goal scoring ability is top tier in my opinion. And alongside the technical side to his game being really OP in game, the physical side is really good as well, especially with the hot chemistry style. Now, as you guys know, we did already go ahead and do a play review on King Kenny and then also Rafael Leao. And if I had to compare Havertz with the other two, I will say that Havertz on his own is a little bit more of like a unique option for the evolution. I do still think that Rafael Leao is the most OP player that you can go ahead and use in the Evo. But if you are in need of a striker, I think that Havertz is a little bit of an underrated option. Now, King Kenny is probably the better option if you do prefer your smaller, more agile type of strikers. But if you don't mind using players with the larger build in game, I think that Havertz with his unique body type is actually really OP going forward. On top of that, boys, he does also have the aerial playstyle. He is 6'4", so it does add a little bit more variety with the way that you can attack with him. And for 165,000 coins, I think that it's a really good card to go ahead and pick up. If you do want a unique option for the evolution and you can get him on full chemistry, I think that he makes an incredible striker in game, and I would definitely recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another play review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.